And hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Mediocre Dentist. I am your mediocre host, Dr. David Galler, and tonight I'm joined by...
Andrea Dernitsky.
All right, sitting in for the mediocre co-host, Dr. Andrea Dernitsky, is my good friend, peer, colleague, and just all-around good guy, Dr. Michael Wallach.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here.
Well, there's not anybody we just let sit in that seat. Only beautiful blonde people.
Yes.
Well, we're excited to have you on the Mediocre Dentist podcast.
Thank you.
This is our season 2 episode. It's called New Year, New You. And it's all about self-help today. Because who needs more help than dentists?
No one. I need a lot of help. You need a lot of help.
We all need help.
All need help.
Yeah, we all need quite a bit of help. So tonight's podcast, we've actually pre-taped a little bit. We're live now, but we pre-taped it. And we talked about a new year, new you. What does that mean to you?
I think it's about if you want to succeed, you got to take your excuses away. You just got to tear them down.
Excuses like, I don't have time to eat well.
Or I'm too busy, or I'm expanding my office, I can't think about this, or whatever it is.
You don't understand my office. We're gonna we're gonna hit growth as soon as we get past. As soon you don't.
I'm different, Doc.
I have kids. You don't. I'm going through.
List is endless
of excuses.
Yeah, and they never lead to success. Never.
Barriers.
Yeah.
What do you do with barriers?
Rip them up, toss them down. I solve them.
You're historically, as long as I've known you, almost 12 years, you're a barrier breaker in all facets of life, not just dentistry.
I see it as a challenge to overcome, and I like to overcome challenges.
It's impressive from my seat to watch how many barriers you overcome. Both, I knew you when you were 100 Invisalign cases. I knew when you were 40 Invisalign cases a year, and that turned to 100. Yeah. And then you're like, there's some barriers to get to 300. I'm like, nobody does 300. I don't even do 300. Maxed I did was 200 a year, even at my busiest. And you were like, 300 is going to be, and then you got to like, well, there's a barrier between 300 and 600, and I'm going to bust through that. And now you sit here, 750 a year, 750 Invisalign starts a year, single practice, single dentist. And you're talking, I want to do
1,200, but more than just 700 to 800 and ego and all that comes. I actually want to grow my practice with this, and I use this for growth. 2/3 of my practice is regular GP bread and butter dentistry, and it feeds that. It grows my practice exponentially. I only do 26 hours a week, 46 weeks a year, 5.1 mil in collections, one doc, one office, no associates. I get to see all DCMer numbers and maybe 2 million for top producing single docs. Maybe.
It's impressive. And you say it not bragging. You say it because you have a way to teach it. And that's what tonight's program is going to be about. So we are New Year, New You. The Mediocre Dentist wants to help every dentist out there. We are today, December 17th. This will air December 21st. And our vision is... we want to help all the dentists out there. If you want a new practice, if you want a practice that is growing revenue-wise, quality-wise, efficiency-wise, we're going to talk about something called the Diamond Club Makers tonight during the webinar. If you want New Year health, you're down 40 pounds. I have built upper body strength that I've never had before. I'm actually going, I don't want to brag.
Yeah.
I don't want to brag.
Bring out those guns.
Are
those legal in this state?
I'm getting hit on by a lot of women.
Oh, geez. What about men?
Men, too. I don't discriminate. But I'm married. I'm happily married, so I have to turn them all down. But my new upper body strength is something that I'm very excited about. I have a program that is going to start January 1. It's a peer-peer program to help people get in health. LFG 75. We're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about it on the show, but it's a well-known recently published statistic. Only 12% of dentists find job satisfaction and happiness.
I think that's too high. I don't think there is 12%.
But even if it's 12%, that's astronomically low.
Yeah.
I think it's all-time low.
It's a tough job.
I think you and I, we've cooked up. There's Gallerites out there. There's a program to help dentists just enjoy life better. It's called the Dealing with Dental Pods. And I am asking everyone who's listening to the podcast and who's going to listen to this webinar that we're about to rebroadcast. New year, new you. Fix your practice. Get something exciting going via Diamond Club Makers. Fix your health. Fix your wellness. Get on a good streak of habits. And just get well mentally with us.
Pick one of these three and make the new
Or
year
all
better.
three.
Or all three, but make the new year better.
New year, new you.
You're
No
either
excuses.
growing or dying. And if you're
New
dying,
year, new you.
We'll see you
What
later.
the hell's the point of going through life just being upset?
No, doesn't help. Doesn't make you happier tomorrow.
It probably kills you at the cortisol level.
Yeah.
You are waiting for a group. You're waiting for a push. You're waiting for something to start to get going. This is it. Let's go. We'll see you guys next week on The Mediocre Dentist. Enjoy.
Thanks for having me.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.
New year, new you. You got three choices. I'm giving every dentist in America three choices. New practice, new health and wellness, or new mental status. And maybe you do all three. Maybe the superstars. But I'm talking everybody out there who's looking for something. Let's go. Let's talk about the new practice. If you want to change your practice, clear aligners is the easiest part because you can blow up anybody with clear aligners, but we're talking about overall growth in general. Let's talk DCM VEX, the 11th class, 40 people in the room, in the class.
Yeah.
What were the numbers that you did in their practice?
So they're not done yet. Congratulations to Claire Wang, who is my unicorn, or she is a unicorn for VEX. So DCM VEX, every class has a unicorn, and that is the person who stands out more. And it's usually 6 tiers. She just hit diamond. Congratulations. She came from silver to diamond in 6 months.
She was silver when she started DCM in July, and today she is diamond.
Today, she just told me over the internet. Yeah, she's diamond. Congratulations.
Unbelievable. How did the rest of the class do?
So the rest of the class, let's see, 15% went 6, 5, and 4 tiers. 65% went 3, 2, and 1. And everyone in the class.
So it's like you're so into it. You don't even you talk as if this is like 3 tiers. Okay, let me just explain to people what he just said. He said 65% of the class, which is 75% if we include the other 15.
No, 80. That's 80.
80% of the class, 30 out of the 40 people jumped at least 1 tier.
Yeah, but most jumped a lot more.
65% jumped at least 3 tiers, which means they're doing 10 cases. They went to 50 cases. Claire went from 10 cases to 140 cases in 6 months.
Yeah, she's a real diamond, not a diamond simulant.
We're getting controversial right from the get-go. For those who don't know, Invisalign just changed. I think simplified their system.
I appreciate that. Deepak simplified it, and I think he did a great job.
There are tiers of Invisalign. It used to be silver, gold, and then a couple of years ago they threw in like these pros and pluses. And to be honest, I can never remember what's better. Pro. Somebody be like, I was gold pro, and now I'm like gold plus, and I was like, congratulations, or not, because I can't remember what's better, pro or plus. So they got rid of all the pros plus, and now we just colors. Very easy to remember the colors: silver, gold. I think there's like a sapphire.
Yeah, sapphire's the top, 350.
Or pearl. No, silver,
pearl.
gold, pearl, platinum, diamond. There is diamond plus, and
then sapphire.
Sapphire being how many cases in 6 months?
350.
So you're double sapphire.
Yeah.
They don't even have a category
no.
for
6
you.
months, I'm always sapphire, but 6 months is so 350. That's 700.
So you're sapphire.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
I don't even know what sapphire means. I had to look it up. I don't have a sapphire.
I will buy you a sapphire ring.
Wow, you heard it here.
Diamond Club Makers, at the end of the day, is the #1 way to grow your practice. Now, what I noticed and we talk about a little bit is that people in the academy, we have a done in one movement in the academy. Done in one round means we notice that there's a lot of different types of education out there on clear aligners. And people ask me, David, what is the difference between the AACA education, the re-engage education by connection to you, your education? It's even to Christina Blocker a little bit, education. Our brand of clear aligner education is focused on getting done in one round, meaning we are so meticulous about the ClinCheck. We are so meticulous about the IPR. We are meticulous about the attachments, where they are, how they are, that they are staying on the entire. We are meticulous about the compliance. You're psychotic about the compliance.
Oh yeah, that's number one, number two, number three.
Our brand is we are so passionate about all the steps that we expect our cases to be done in one round. I practice with my wife in Vancouver, British Columbia. If we give you 18 aligners, we expect in 18 weeks or so you to be done with Invisalign. If you give your patient 30 aligners, you expect to be done in one round.
But I'm prepared if they're not, and I do. You got to shoot for that, and I have a 36% correction rate.
Which means 63% of your people are done in one round.
Yeah, and now there are many DCMers who have that same correction rate.
So we put this challenge out to North America, and we were like, who can get done in one round? And if you get done in one round, then we send you a ring in the academy, and we celebrate you. And it's free, because our brand of clear aligners getting done in one round is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal to the patients.
No one else does it. No one else. No one else does it.
I went to a lecture at the summit, and the guy was like, hey, the first round's just a wish list. Let's see what happened. But I tell every patient 24 months. I'm like, that's not my brand. Our brand, as complicated as a case gets, send me your worst crowding. I'm going to work so hard on the ClinCheck, on the attachments, on the IPR, on the virtual care, on the compliance. We expect to get done in one round.
Yeah, now, but let me tell you what that really means. So what that means is, yeah, you're bumping there. What that means is I'm doing $1,500 to $2,500 per hour of my Invisalign chair. And so that churns up the profitability. It's my most profit. I charge $1,800 to $2,200 for a crown. It's my most profitable procedure. I'd rather fill up my entire office with Invisalign.
Because we're consult.
Because
IPR,
I'm more profitable at it than
and then we're done.
Else. Yeah. Well, I'm doing probably average case about 20, 25 minutes of doctor time. Chair time is about, off the top of my head, I think an hour and a half.
So we have this done in one round going. It's been going for a year. And if you're in an academy, just submit on free online. Here's what I noticed as the person who goes through all the done in one cases. I noticed 50% of the done in one rounds are DCM doctors.
Yeah, and I remember I get calls. David's on the phone. Oh, David, what's up? Yeah, this case is amazing. And I'm like, what's so amazing? Well, I know it's a DCMer. Oh, what's so amazing? He sends it to me. And I'm like, average case.
It's not an average case.
What do you say? Well, it's an average case in DCM.
To everyone, so everybody who has a personality in dental and clear aligners gets hate. There's hate. Hate comes online. Hate comes via emails. Hate comes via messages.
I love you, dude.
I get you know my hate. We get some Jew hate every now and then. But I also get I get a lot of hygiene hate. Ooh. Yeah, I got a lot of hygiene hate. That's kind of my brand. Everybody knows it. But you get hate or have gotten hate because you're like, oh, it's just a factory. Quality's not there. Just churn and churn. I can personally testify as the president who goes through the done in one rounds that not a majority, but at least 40% of them are doctors under your tutelage. So not only crushing a level of volume, but a quality.
Yeah, so I'm not there to do volume. I'm there to work, to make people happy. The more people I make happy, the quicker my practice grows. And that's the key. I mean, and I want to do it right for them, but I also want them happy. And so if they want 7 rounds of trays, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to charge them anything because that ain't going to make them happy. But I'm going to find a way that they don't need that. I'm going to find a way that they only need 1 round and they're going to be in and out and they're going to be happy. They're going to tell their family, their friends.
So I want to talk clinically a little bit. So I'm looking through your cases, and I noticed that all of your followers put an extra horizontal attachment on every molar.
Yeah.
Why?
So there are a couple of reasons for that. It adds extra anchorage. We really want that locked in. Certain molars don't have the bolus shaped and it's not going to lock in as well. I want to make sure there's anchorage. I'm not moving molars, thanks to you. And so I want to make sure there's enough anchorage. Plus, what it does is it helps us because I have all my patients eat with trays. What? Why would I do that? Because when you tell them they can take it out for this, they'll tell you they can take it out for this, and then this, and this. And then they're not wearing it enough. And the real key is compliance, compliance, compliance. Hey, flash, attachment type, this or that, I don't really care. Those are 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, probably only 15% of what's going to make a case work. You don't know how to do a clean check? You should, but it's still probably going to work if they wear it all the time. So I'm not giving them an excuse to take it out. You empower patients, you give them an excuse, they're going to run with that.
I want to talk clinical a little bit. How did you come about to the long horizontal attachment? How big is the attachment on the molars?
So as long as you can get 5 millimeters.
How did you come about? Because the Galler method is 2 horizontal bevel attachments on each premolar bevel to the occlusal.
Right.
That is my secret sauce. It has been that way for 20 years.
Why?
Because it's retention. Whether I'm moving the premolars or not, we have the retention.
If I'm having
even other clear aligner companies,
even
other clear aligner companies copy that methodology. Other clear aligner companies, people call it Galler secret sauce. You go to any clear aligner company, you will see 2 squares on every premolar, whether they move or not.
Of the Galler secret sauce.
Where did you come? How I taught you that. Where did that then translate into? I need another attachment on a molar.
I was at a meeting in Toronto listening to a lecture that I actually set up for the Empire, and we were brainstorming back and forth, and we said, maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll help. I said, running with it.
How much percentage do you think that helps? Like if the 2 horizontal bevels give you a little bit of strength,
so this
that third one.
This is not the way I think about things. The way I think about things are, so it's compliance, compliance, compliance is really 85% of the success. How do I encourage compliance? How do I manage compliance better yet? So when they're not compliant, 2 rays are not compliant right from the beginning, which means they're going to precipitously drop. Or if I can get them compliant for the first third, and then like at the end, they're not wearing trays, they're still pretty good. So how do I do that? And then how do I manage it? Which means if they're not as compliant as I want, which no one is, how do I increase the odds of success? So the right attachment doesn't make the movement happen, except in one case. It is actually just lessening the need for compliance. And
how does the attachment lessen the need for compliance? By making it tighter?
No.
Does the attachment on the molar make it tighter?
No, it creates retention. Okay, but everything I do is about lessening the need for compliance so that when patients aren't that compliant, that it has a greater chance of success.
All right, so that's one big thing that I've noticed that you did. Another one that we always talk about is another controversial topic is what you said is the eating with them on. You are passionate about patients eating with them on. Yeah. I am in Invisalign right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to be straight. I tried eating with them on. I really struggle. I really do. I really struggle eating with them on.
People decide they can't do things, they will never do it. And I can't force them, but I have given them a clear path to making this work better. I have a percentage, probably about half my percentage. So a patient will come in and they'll be perfectly clean trays. I love when the patient comes in, I'm wearing them all the time. Why didn't you bring them in today? So it's all this, but I asked them, hey, wearing your trays all the time? Right here. Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, I'm wearing the trays all the time. Those patients are not. The patients who say, I wouldn't be caught dead without them. I can't function without them. I can't eat without them. Those are the patients who are wearing them all the time. And those patients, their cases are much more compliant.
Okay, let's back up. So you do 750 cases. So people know in the academy, I've been doing this thing called Case Forensics Friday, which basically means I have a weird skill I've developed over the last 20 years where I can look at any case in additional liners, look at the additional liner clean check, look at the original clean check. I can tell you why it didn't work.
Yeah.
It's a weird gift.
Yeah, you look at enough cases, you
I
get that.
am a savant when it comes to looking at people's cases that I don't know, never met the patient, never saw, didn't read a single treatment note, and I can look at the current ClinCheck, and I can look at the original ClinCheck, and I can tell you what went wrong. To the point, like, the guy missed number 9.
Yeah.
The guy did IPR incorrectly and then didn't do IPR here. It's a weird skill that is not marketable or doesn't have any value to it. But it is my... Now, when you end all 750 of these cases, are you seeing every patient at the end?
Yes. Every patient.
Every single 750 person on the last day.
Yeah.
No shortcuts.
I am removing the buttons on every patient. Okay, absolutely. Because
do you place the buttons on everybody?
No. Why would I do that? If I can have someone else do it,
you have
they
a staff
do it better than me.
But you take the attachments off everybody.
Absolutely, because I could have someone in my state do it, but I want to look at the teeth. I want to learn from that case. I not only want to ask them if they're happy face to face, because that's the connection I have. Because if they're going to go out and tell the world to come here for Invisalign or come here for crowns, I got to have that connection. But what I want to do is case forensics. I want to understand what worked, what didn't work.
In your own hands.
Yeah. Because I've been through these 750 cases from start all the way to the end, and I get to see what works. And that's where I base my... Now, I've got theories. They're never fact. I'm always happy to change when I see something new. How do I explain that? How do I fit it in? What can I learn from it?
So your molar attachment, you're eating with them on, that came from... you looking at your own cases and go, this guy ate them on. This is the best case I've seen in a month.
Well, crossbite was keep them on, learn from that. But let me add a warning to people. When people implement stuff that they hear and they don't know the full story, that's going to be a problem. Okay, there's a lot that goes into not just eat them with them on, wear them for 2 weeks, wear them for 1 week. You are going to create problems. We're talking about some of your pearls, but obviously the DCM is where you're getting 6 months worth of a system. Where you learn to think and make the right decisions for your office, your practice, and you.
Okay, I know the DCM principles, the DCM guides, the daily lessons, they're secret. You're not supposed to share them. But David Galler travels the world. And this past year, I've been on tour, hitting city after city. And lo and behold, on my schedule comes Seattle. I have a Align Symposium in Seattle. And I go to Seattle, and we have best friends in Seattle, Josh and Lindsay Papik.
Yeah, great people.
Diamond Plus providers, pretty much the #1 providers in the greater Seattle area and growing. And they were DCM Class 3, DCM Class
2, maybe,
2.
I don't know.
Lindsay was in it.
Maybe 1, I don't know, but Lindsay...
Okay, I'm in the car. I'm in the car.
Right.
And Lindsay and Josh, and they took me to UW, and they showed me their dental school, and we're going out for lunch. They took off the day to take me around. It was the best day ever. It was the best, because usually I'm like, airport, car rental, Holiday Inn, speak, Holiday Inn, home. So they took me out, they picked me up at the airport. We go all around town. About 3 or 4 hours into our play date, Lindsay goes, hey guys, I'm gonna need you to be quiet because I have a consult. And I was like, I'm sorry, we are not in your office. She goes, no. I do consults on my cell phone. I'm actually seeing patients in the back seat of the car while Josh drives us to the park. And I go, what the fuck did you just say? And she goes, no, I'm actually working. She puts on like a lab coat in the back seat of the car. And then Josh goes, shh. She goes, hi, this is Dr. Papik. And then she did a consult with a patient right there. And I go,
I bet you she sold that case.
Yes.
Yeah.
The patient,
money from the back seat while she's hanging out with you.
She looked at the teeth through like the video of the consult. The patient thought she was in the office. She's in the backseat of the car on a play date. She saw 3 patients in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, all 3 scheduled for records.
Yeah, I've done this from 30,000 feet until American Airlines.
This is a DCM concept.
Yep. So I won't let people accept if they're hygiene patients, which are honestly the last person I'm trying to push a Invisalign to. I want patients from outside of my practice because I want to grow. And I want my hygiene patients to buy crowns, but I will not do a consult in the office. Like you walk in and say, I want to talk to Dr. Wallach for a consult. That's a red flag. Don't do that. I want to do it online. Easier, brings down barriers. And
You're all 750, 700 out of the 750.
well, no, I probably 100 of them are hygiene patients. So
600
those are in the hygiene exam during
just regular wallet patients.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute process. 5 minutes. I've done them on the beach. I do them on the beach often. I don't wear a lab coat. I wear my sombrero, full hoodie. Oh yeah, they're like, oh, you're on the beach. Yeah, I am.
So you've done 600 consults over your cell phone, and those people come in and do records. And this is a DCM concept that you teach how to do this.
I probably do 1,200 or 1,800 consults a year, and 600 of them will buy. And that's great. And that's really the way this works. It lowers your costs. It lowers the barriers you can attract. Oh, I got to come to your office, and then where is it again? And they're traveling. I get people from New York City. I'm in Philly. I get people from Wilmington, Delaware. I get Canadians who come down to see me.
Is this something, without revealing too much, is this something that all DCM docs?
Yeah. Yeah.
If I go through your training, you're like, enough with the call the front desk and come in.
You're going to give me barriers. You're going to be like, my front desk doesn't want to do it. I'm like, who's in charge in your office? Do you want to pay someone 30 minutes of your time to do a consult? Oh my God.
I have tried the Zoom. I have tried the Zoom consult. We messed it up.
We don't use Zoom. Zoom is a download. That's a barrier. Patient has to download it. Trust me. Well,
I'm not asking you to reveal it, but you're saying you have a system.
Yeah.
And all the DCM people do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how much is that responsible for the Claire? Is Claire on? Claire, I don't know. Stephen, if Claire joins, let us know. But you're saying these people that are jumping 3-4 tiers, this is a major, because I don't teach that. I teach attachment, I teach IBR, I teach clin checks, I teach which teeth to move, which teeth not to move, which case to cheat, which case. Then they come from me and they go to you.
Yeah. And
this is where the Jason Salos of the world, this is where the top people, Sharessa P, Samir Dowd.
Let me explain. Let me go back. Because I think it's a viable path to do hygiene and help your patients. I get that. And you want to scan. Absolutely. But that is not the path to real diamond. Maybe diamond simulate. Not the path to real diamond. The path to real growth, most suburban dentists pull from 2 to 4 miles away, 85% of their patients. Okay, I am pulling from an hour away to come to my office, and 50% of those patients stay for restorative, which is just, I don't need them to do that to make this profitable. That's just icing on the cake. So why do I want to tell them to come? Then they say, well, I'm not ready to buy, and I'm taking up chair time and all of that, and you walk out, you're dejected. I get off a phone, they bought, they didn't buy, it was 5 minutes of my time, I'm good.
That's a mind-blowing concept. I saw it happen, and I know nobody knows, you're not allowed to talk about what you learned at DCM, but I saw it in real time, so I figured that I saw it, I'm allowed to talk about it. I saw Dr. Lindsay Papik sell 3 cases in the backseat of a car on our way to a bar.
Before or after the bar?
I want to talk to me about let's talk about the clear aligner world. Is the market still growing?
So I see there's growth available. So Align doesn't report this so much, but it's 0.02% of any given market. So Philly is, I think, 6.1, 6.5, which means in Philadelphia Metro, which is where I serve, 12,000 people will buy Invisalign next year. No matter what I do, no matter what, 12,000 people are going to buy Invisalign. That's what an $18 billion company's doing. But I now offer a payment plan option, everyone approved, soft credit check, everyone approved unless you're on the terrorist watch list.
Well, you can't take payment plans in your office. You can't have your office just be the credit card bank for everybody.
No, these are people literally, I'm on the phone, I'm doing my consult, and I'm like, are you on a bus? So these are people riding the bus.
Are you holding the note?
No.
Who's holding the?
They are. I don't.
You work with a company that's holding the note.
Understand? Whether someone pays in cash, okay, or someone does my program, my payment plan program, $89 a paycheck, which I get to advertise everywhere because on social media you advertise your full price. Nobody's buying from you that they don't know you. Oh, $4,000 to someone on the internet? No. But $89, I get people who are riding the bus who are buying Invisalign now. So hear me out. I'm expanding the market. I would hope to grow the Philly market from 12,000 to 15,000 because this one.
What's the payment plan?
It's $89 every 2 weeks.
For how long?
And it doesn't matter to those people.
How long?
It's on my internet. So if they pay it off within a year, my price is $32.79 for Invisalign. Yeah, but I'm still more profitable than everyone. So I hear you. But when I do the $89, I still get $32.79. 3 days later, no way to take it back. It's mine. And they have to pay that for 36 weeks, yeah.
36 weeks or months?
Which is like $6,000, 36 months. Which is like $6,000.
36 months, that's normal. That's
which
normal.
Is $6,000, which is an acceptable rate where I would feel they're getting better service, better care, better quality, and they're paying, now if they pay it off within a year, it's $4,800. So if they pay more, if they say, I won the lottery. But
how important is affordable payment plans to people?
100% of, if you want to grow your practice to sell a high price ticket item.
I'm actually on this. I'm actually a believer in this now. I have at the State of the Union, I'm working with a new finance company I've heard about. We've had finance companies, there's a lot out there. I'm interviewing about 3 or 4 of them now. And there's one I think that is emerging as a game changer. I'm not going to talk about it now. I'll talk about it at the State of the Union, but it sounds from your seat, payment plans, making this affordable to the regular person is a key.
So for me, it's important to be able to advertise so I don't have to know their credit rating. Everyone gets approved, doesn't matter what your credit rating is. And it's $89. That's it. I can advertise $89 a paycheck. This is, well, I can't say their name here.
No, yeah. Okay. I want to talk about something at Invisalign that I want to get your opinion on. So my brand, come to Reengage One, join the AACA WhatsApp
Best
chats.
course ever.
I want to teach you how to pick cases. I want to teach you what teeth to move, what teeth not to move. I want to teach you IPR. I want to teach you attachments, and I want to teach you case monitoring. That's my brand.
Yeah.
There is a lot of controversy, a lot of people now out there in the clear aligner world, and the dentists are like, I don't want to do the ClinCheck. I don't even want to look at the ClinCheck. And we're just gonna have some person I don't know behind a screen set the ClinChecks, just send me a text or sends me an email to accept. Now, I believe in Michelle Ranta, the ClinCheck cowgirl. She helps 100 dentists a month set up cases. But here's how she does it. She sets up the case, then she sends you a video and goes, here's what I did when I did it. And the idea is that the next time when a class 2 Div 2 comes in, you go, all right, I just got to follow what Michelle Ranta. She doesn't do it like a secret. She tells you, I did A, B, C, D, E, so that the idea is when the next class 2 Div 2 comes in, you go A, B, C, D, E.
Right.
There is a movement out there all over the place, whether it's third-party companies that are just orthodontists that you know or don't know, and they're like, hey, stupid dentist.
Orthodontists.
GPs, hey, stupid dentist, instead of you setting up the ClinCheck, just send it to me. I will send you a text or an email when you should approve it, and then you approve it. Thoughts, opinions on this?
Yeah.
Do you set up anybody's cases in DCM?
No, I teach people how to think.
Do you do anybody's ClinChecks in DCM?
No, absolutely not. I mean, no. So I want doctors to think. That's why you have your degree. You're a doctor. You need to think. You need to know if you're supplying something to a patient, you're responsible for it. You need to understand it fully. Otherwise, get out of the game. You're in the wrong game. Okay.
I see a train wreck of people who show up on my doorstep. They say, David, I know you're the forensic case expert. Here's the case. We're out additional liners. What went wrong? And I go, why did you do this on the canine?
I don't
and
know.
They're like, I have no idea.
know.
Somebody else set it up.
Yeah. Really? I mean, do you make your decisions when you're cutting a crown prep? Oh, let me go call a friend, see how I do this. No. You're the doctor. You make those decisions. It's the same thing.
You say you got to pick what margin you have on your crown prep. Otherwise, if the crown doesn't fit, you won't know why.
Or the material that you're using, or is it appropriate to do a crown there? Or do we need to extract the tooth? Or endo, or whatever?
I think all general dentists are smart enough to learn, and I have taught people from 3-month grads to people who have been in dentistry 40 years. And I think our brands are similar, where I'm like, I want to teach you how to do this. I want you to be,
think.
I don't want, hey, you need help on a case? Yeah, Michelle will set up the case for you, and then she's going to teach you what she did. But this blind, I think it's short-sighted. I think these patients come back. I think the dentist is like, I'm not really liking this.
Yeah, the nice thing is that once and I'll plug DCM, once you're in DCM, as long as you participate, you're in DCM for life. And I have people in the original group, the NEO group, which maybe Lindsay was actually a part of, who are still in that group.
Yeah,
And
the
they
family is still there.
It's a great community. They still communicate not just on Invisalign. They communicate on practice growth, on issues they're having, how they can do this, how they can do that. And it's really a tight family, but you have that support. So if there's something you don't know, something you forget, you still have access to the lessons, but ultimately you still have access to me, and you have access to all your team members.
But nobody's doing it for you. They are teaching you what to do.
We learn. We are thinking people.
Let's talk
Doctors.
about the community. The DCM, the AACA is a family. Everybody knows that. It's what is different. It's the only academy in the country where thousands of people actually know each other, talk about travel, talk about restaurants on WhatsApp. We do about 1,000. We do about 100 WhatsApp messages an hour. So we're over 1,000, 1,200 messages a day. If I have to shut down my phone for Saturday, when I wake up after sundown Saturday night, there's 2,000 messages on my phone.
Yeah.
It's a community, it's a family. Yeah. The DCM is like the steroids version of the AACA family. The doctors that come through DCM are amazing. So this past week, you were at Reengage Part 2. At Reengage Part 2, there was a DCM there. Her name is Dr. Mira. Fantastic provider, fantastic dentist. We started to talk to her about this class that you call DCM Vex.
Yeah.
I said, there's 39 other people in this room. Have you ever met any of them face to face? She said, no. I said, did you know any of them beforehand? She goes, no. I go, would you take a bullet for them? She goes, absolutely. They're my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
You foster a community.
Yeah. You taught me how to do that.
I don't know how you do it.
You taught me how to do that through the Empire long ago.
I was a small group a year ago, but I was when WhatsApp and texting.
Was like 8 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
How proud of you? How proud are you of the Jim Olsons, the Ron Derezis, the Amir Douch, rest in peace, the Mariana, like the people who are like, I would do anything for another DCM, and you built that community.
I'm so happy that they let me help them. I mean, I'm honored, really.
Yeah, if you're a DCMer who's on now and you feel like you're a part of the coolest motorcycle gang ever, just so everybody sees, throw an emoji up on it. Because this doesn't exist in dentistry anymore. Dentistry is like look at my Instagram, look at how much better I am than you, I'm doing more, look how I balance my vacation and my family, look at my children looking so happy here for this 3 second, plus I just made $15 million, and it's bullshit. Yeah. And the only thing that protects a dentist's mental sanity is a community will go, yeah, it's all, you can't be a perfect parent and a perfect business owner. So pick one or suck at both or be mediocre like I am. I'm mediocre at all of it.
You're not mediocre.
I am mediocre at all of it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no, I'm mediocre at all of this. But at least we say it. It's bullshit to have friends who pretend that it's good. So yeah, everybody who's not in DCM, like look at the board of how many emojis, how many hearts are coming through the chat. I see it right now. Being a part of a community is something special. And I am always blown away when I get together with the DCM people. You know, talk about a guy, Dr. Potts. He's Zach Potts. He's second generation. He's second generation Gallerite. He's second generation dentist. This guy eats, breathes, sleeps that DCM class.
Yes, he does. He's president of the Ocho.
He treats those DCM docs like they are family members / associates, which they're not. They all have, he has his own associates, Dr. Potts, interestingly enough, who's a great dentist. But he has his own associates, he has his own diamond practice to manage. But when I talk to him, when we text like at midnight, he's like, group needs this, group's thinking this, here's what we gotta do. I'm like, this is an unpaid position. Yep. You are the president of your own self-acclaimed Boy Scout group, Girl Scout group. And shit like that just doesn't exist in dentistry.
Yeah, and I appreciate people like Zach and others, presidents, standing up and supporting their class. It really is a great system of people volunteering and people being a part of that community, and each playing his part.
I know the names. It's impressive. Dentistry's a lonely place.
Yeah, very lonely.
If you are thinking about DCM, Steven's going to throw up the application into the chat box. It's all over the AACA website. It's all over the AACA WhatsApps. Steven's going to throw it into the chat. It's an application process. You don't take everybody. You kind of go through it. We're starting the new class January 15th.
Somewhere around then, mid-January.
At this point, you're going into a class. You don't know anybody in the class. You haven't met these doctors. You don't know them from a hole in the wall. You sit down day one. You look in the room and you go, I'm going to make 10 or 15% of you diamonds.
Yeah.
And I'm going to grow 80% of your practices.
Yeah.
And this will be the best gang you'll ever be a part of.
Most people who graduate, almost everyone will tell you they grew their practice in the 6 months, at least 150K to 250K. This is not me telling you that's going to happen. This is them telling you that, hey, I grew up, boom, just in the 6 months, let alone their career.
You are the ultimate practice coach, consultant, and you work for beans because most practice consultants, coaches charge 6 figures for what you do. Now, I get your overhead is nothing. You're just WhatsApp. I get that. You have nothing. Your accountant must be thrilled.
It's my time. It's my time.
Your time, but it's
so
WhatsApp. But it's amazing what you do for your phone.
The way the fee works, it's $11K, which is nothing when you look at what you're going to get. The way the fee was figured out was, what's my time value? If I've got to work this amount of time in my office, what's the value of that?
And you're putting in 11 hours a day on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
If you are interested in the new year, new you, if you're tired of your same practice that's not growing, or that you're stressing out about growing, or you're tired or you're complaining, it's not me, you don't understand, we're in transition. We're in transition. You don't understand. The building is for sale. You don't understand. My office manager's out. My wife is pregnant. My kids are young. You don't understand our area. You just toss them all away.
Yep.
If you join DCM, guarantee that if they follow your protocols, you grow them.
Yeah.
You're unabashed.
You're not going to grow. If you don't change, stop making excuses. Just sit on the couch and be happy who you are. But if you want change,
year, new you. If you're tired of your bullshit on your excuses or your stress of your practice, just join DCM. I don't know what else to tell you.
Excuses never.
Steven's putting the chat. The link is in the chat. At diamondclubmakers.com/apply or something. You can go on, apply. I'm tired of excuses of the office is slow. All right, I want to try something. Sean, we're on the precipice of 1,300 Instagram users, followers. Now, the company that we bought this thing, Sean, can you get in on that? All right, we bought this little thingamajig. It's like a counter, and they swore that if people followed us live, it would update live, and we paid a lot of money on it. So if you're on the call now, can you go onto Instagram and follow The Mediocre Dentist? Just go onto The Mediocre Dentist on Instagram and click follow. The company that I bought this thing from for $5,000 swore that if people followed live, the numbers would change live. And I'd like to see if that actually happens. So if anybody's on there, go onto your Instagram, go to The Mediocre Dentist, which is our podcast, and just click follow. And I want to see,
yeah.
It's working.
I feel like the Jerry Lewis telethon.
It's working. 1305. We are at 1305. It worked. The Mediocre Dentist. We have a mediocre Instagram following. And we have a mediocre Instagram counter that actually works. Sean, I swear to God, I thought it was bullshit. I thought you'd just come in at night and change the numbers. I can't believe that thing works for real. Did you see it? You saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
It just went up 10.
I felt it. It clicks.
I can't believe that thing is real. How does that work?
I don't know.
Oh, it's still going up.
Going.
Oh my God, we're at 1346. Yeah. That's the greatest Christmas present we ever got. I can't believe it's not bullshit. Holy Sean. That's wild. It's real. Can we get to 1,500? Please. It doesn't cost you anything to. It doesn't cost.
What do you want Santa to come down your chimney too?
If we got to 1,500 Instagram followers on The Mediocre Dentist, I think my mother would love me more.
Oh.
I really do. I think I would be like, Mom, I got 1,500 followers. The Mediocre Dentist Instagram, hit follow. This is crazy. All right, we got about 10 minutes left. I want to do 2 more things if you're with me. New year, new you. So we did new prep. It's going. It's going. It's going. New year, new you. I know a lot of dentists who are unhealthy. I have dedicated December to be a health month for me after I finished traveling. I've been to 3 different doctors. Turns out I got 3 different problems. And I had every excuse in the book. I got 3, not serious, but I got 3 problems I got to address because I've been going to doctors, went to a podiatrist, went to a dermatologist. Everybody knows about my eye thingamajig. Everybody knows about my eye thing. You want to know something crazy, Sean? I have an Instagram, you know, the DR Galler Instagram, not just the Mediocre Dentist Instagram. And I post about my education. I post about all the good things that I do, clear aligners. I usually get like 500 likes. I get like 500 likes per post, per like story. My eye.
Going now.
My eye. What's this one?
That one's TikTok.
We have a TikTok account?
Yeah.
Check this out. I post education. Here's the best way to do IPR. Here's what's coming up. Here's a webinar. A bunch of likes, bunch of that. I woke up one day and my eye was swollen shut with something called a sty. I posted about it, got 5,000 views. My best post ever was me dying, was me sick. Me sick was my best post ever. Everybody wrote it. Everybody had a suggestion.
Wow.
New year, new you. Let's talk about your health. I am tired. I know you. I know the rut that you're in. I understand that you have a work and then you eat a sandwich during work and then you grab a donut on the way home because you're so stressed. And then I understand that you have ice cream at night because you're so stressed and everybody in the family wants you. Kids want you. Your parents want you. Your spouse needs you. The patients are calling off the hook. Every dentist I know is like, every dentist I speak to, do you want to be, yeah, man, I wish I could get into jogging, man. I just need that lift, man. I got to stop the carbs. I got to start eating healthy. Everybody's waiting for something. I'm telling you, join us. January 1,
Solution.
The Academy is starting a program called LFG 75. It is based on our friend, should rest in peace, Dr. Amir Dowd. Okay, Stephen, we're gonna go off. Stephen, put up the flyer of Dr. Amir Dowd. Amir Dowd was actually a DCMer.
Yep.
He was actually one of the best DCM. He was a
double diamond. Built a 14-seat office in Tampa around this and filled it up instantly.
Okay, Stephen. Stephen's gonna put up a flyer. Well, Amir Dowd, that's you and I on stage with him. And he was getting an award, I think, for fellowship or whatever it was. He was 300 pounds, 285.
Yep.
And he was a nice guy, super successful, but he always said, David, I want to lose weight. David, I want to, he was English. He was Egyptian. David, I want to lose weight. David, I want to lose weight. David, I want to get healthy.
That's Australian.
I was like, cool, lose weight. Everybody wants to lose weight. David Galler wants to lose weight. Everybody I know, you wanted to lose weight.
I lost weight.
And he said, no, I'm really going to do it. And then every day, for 180 days, he woke up at 4:30 in the morning and worked out.
2 hours, hardcore.
Every day. And every day he would wake up in the morning, he would take a picture of himself. He sent a selfie to our small group, you, me, and a few of the presidents, and it would just say, LFG, let's fucking go. Meaning, I'm on vacation, don't care. It's raining outside, don't care. I have 3 implants, surgeries in the morning, don't care. My kids I didn't sleep at night, I had a trauma, I had this, I had that, I'm traveling, I didn't have a thing, blah, blah, blah. Did not care. Turns out, after a little bit of research on my part, if you do the same thing for 66 days in a row, 66, look it up, Google it, Meta it, ChatGPT. If you do the same action for 66 days in a row, it becomes a habit. Habit. Like I will walk 10,000 steps a day for 66 days. I will not eat carbs like you're being good about losing weight. And I'm trying to get healthy. So on, and we did this. We did this last year in his honor when he died.
It was a huge success.
Fast forward, he passed away from he lost 125 pounds, was the epitome of health, was on like a health magazine cover, the running, lifting. His doctors are like, you're the healthiest I've ever seen a 44-year-old.
And just like
random blood clot in his head.
But he didn't
totally
make excuses,
unrelated.
David. He lived every life.
He lived it.
Every day.
He died, and he did pass away, but he lived he was the healthiest when he passed away, which is weird. And he left us this gift called LFG 75. And what it means is that with your friends in the American Academy of Clear Aligners, or you don't even have to be a part of American Academy of Clear Aligners, I don't even care. Like, we're putting together a health group. We start January 1 and we're going to go 75 days. And 75 days, everybody in the group's going to do the same thing. Whatever you pick as your challenge, I'm not eating carbs. I'm doing 10,000 steps. I'm going to go to the gym every day. I'm only going to eat one meal a day. I'm not going to eat after 6 o'clock. Whatever it is that you need. Here, Stephen, we'll go back to us. Whatever you want to do, whatever that goal is that's been elusive for your health and wellness, you're going to do for 75 days. And after that 75 days, it's going to be a habit. We have a chat that we put together in honor of Amir Dowd for this challenge. It starts January 1. And by March 15th, the theory is you do 10 sit-ups a day, 100 sit-ups a day, every day from Jan 1, then it's a lifetime habit.
You're not just healthier physically, you're healthier mentally because you're doing something for yourself every day.
You have to get out of the rut that you're in, dentist. I understand people bullshit. Shut up. You're just a clear aligner company. Fuck you, okay? I am into dentists. I am into you, the dentist. Yes, I teach clear aligners. That's who I got to be. But we're so much more than that. And if you're out there, whoever you are, and you're like, I want to get healthy, I've always wanted to do blah, 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 just join us. Steven's putting up a link in the chat box. It's a chat that we have. I spiced it up a little bit. It's going to be $199 to join. I don't want any fakers. I don't want people out. This is not a New Year's resolution that you're in January 1. It's 100. Check this out.
Yeah.
I forgot who gave me this idea, but somebody did. I think it was Keith Hollinger gave me this idea. It's $199 to join our peer chat. Well, I mean, you could join chat now till January 1st. It's $199 to join. So put your money where your mouth is. If you make it through the 75 days, we're giving you your $199 back.
It's great.
One bet. You want to hear one better?
And you're a winner.
For every person that drops out along the way, I'm not going to eat pizza. Then day 10, they eat pizza. They're out. You're out. Self-report. You're out. We're gonna split your $199 among the rest of us.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, Squid Game style. Every time somebody drops out, we take your $199 and we spread it out over the survivors. So you might go in with $199. You might come out with $500, depending on how many people drop out.
Why don't you just go as long as you can until the last person wins?
No. 75 days. LFG, 75 days. I want you to join us on it. All right. Those are the things I wanted to talk about. The last part of it is did you know only 12% of dentists have job satisfaction and feel excited to go to work?
I think that's high.
You think it's lower?
I don't know 12 out of 100 dentists who will tell me they love their job.
I know
2.
I know Dr.
Naveed
5,000. Malik. He loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, there you go. 12%.
I mean, Andrea loves dentistry, but every day is a struggle to get out of bed and go do it, be it.
Then that tells you something.
I think we're at the low point. My dad was a dentist. I think we're at the low point of dentistry as a career. Man, nobody knows more dentists than me. We just came out of 100 dentists here at the Win. 30 on Thursday, Friday. Sean was there. Then we had 60 on Monday, Tuesday. And I talked to everybody. We went to the Sphere. We went to dinners every night. And I go like, how excited are you to get in that car and drive like you just graduated dental school and you're on your first day of your first job? That last 3 months, everybody I know is beat down.
Occasionally. I mean, with Invisalign, you get a lot more positives, which is great, a lot more changing lives. But I really think that people are not satisfied. People are just not happy. We get paid well, which is very nice. And some of us are very good at what we do, and that's awesome. But ultimately, yeah, no, I don't think it gives me great joy.
Now, if you follow the Mediocre Dentist podcast, which we're up to 1,383 people follow, you know that Andrea and I talk about this all the time. And here's what I can't solve and what doesn't ever change. The patients who are passive aggressive, the patients who are needy, the patients who are unfair, the dentistry that goes bad because the mouth is a filthy place and there's bacteria and you're not a robot, and the equipment breaks and the people cancel and the staff goes. That never changes.
Nope. Got to do the best you can.
It doesn't matter how much you do, it never changes. Yep. But here's what we're going to do. Under the leadership of Dr. Jason Shermer and his
Jason.
Band.
DCMer.
He's a DCMer?
He's a DCMer.
All rails lead to DCM.
Freak yeah.
Under Dr. Jason Shermer, and he's put together a band of 7 dentists who have gone through a year of being together, and they have what they call dealing with dental pods. Steven put up the link for it. Dealing with dental pods basically means every dentist should be part of a pod. A pod is 5 strangers you're connected to on WhatsApp who are dentists, and they get you. And they understand you.
And they're going to support you.
And when the shit comes, like the office is flooded, Delta Dental just sent me a letter saying they want back $5 billion for every x-ray they think I took. When you get a passive-aggressive letter from a patient, a lawyer, when stuff happens in dental, you need a group of non-judgy dental friends, and that's what we call the dental pods. Twice in the last 3 months, Saturday night, 2 weeks ago, I'm traveling from Orlando to Vegas after a week of conferences. A Gallerite texts me, Dave, I need some help. Saturday night around 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Eastern. David, I need help. I'm like, boom, I'm on it. Call him up. He's going through some stuff. He's just going through some stuff.
Yeah,
patient related.
Yeah.
And he was as low as a person can get. Who's a graduate of dental school with a graduate degree. And
we're people.
I talked him off a cliff.
Yeah.
Talked him off a cliff. I empowered him. I gave him a game plan. I gave him a strategy. Text me back the next day. He goes, you have no idea what that meant to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every dentist needs a friend and a pod. And we're calling it the Dealing with Dental Pods. New year, new you. Join our program. Get in a pod of 5 people, 6 people who you don't know, who will not judge you, but will be there to answer, as well as I will. And Jason Shermer and his leaders will be there on your darkest day. And you will have a dark day in dental. You've had dark days in dental.
A lot of dark days.
We've talked on your dark days.
Yeah. Yeah, and you've helped me. I will tell you, everybody sitting out there right now, you have 3 choices tonight. And if you don't make one of those choices,
I don't feel bad
then
for you.
you're the excuse. You need to get off the couch, and if you want to succeed, stop making excuses. Choose one. I don't care. Choose DCM, but choose the other 2. I'm good with that. But choose one. Make life better.
I have a whole podcast dedicated to poking fun about profession and how crazy it is, how much we suffer, how hard it is.
It's ridiculous.
But I'm giving people a way out. I've been thinking about it for 6 months, and I'm like, Jan 1, I want to either get you healthy. I want you to lose. You lost how much weight have you lost this year?
I was up to 197 and pretty much knew I would die soon, and I'm down to, after this trip, 158.
That's amazing, Michael. I'm so proud of you, brother.
I don't want to go that low.
I am proud of you. David Galler is dedicated to health, and David Galler has every excuse in the book. But we did the LFG, and I built up incredible muscle in April, May, June, to the point where I could do push-ups without breaking a sweat. My weight is down, and I'm ready to tackle the next thing. But I need friends to do it with.
Yep.
And
Everybody needs support.
it's not a money grab. I want to be remembered as the dentist who helped other dentists.
Yep.
I get it. I'm one of the best clear aligner instructors in the country. I get that.
You are.
But I want to be remembered as the dentist who helped dentists. And I think we both share that passion. And DCM is that community.
Yes.
But new year, new you, man. Jason Shermer's putting together a band of really good dentists who will help you. They not only are a pod to be there to help you on your darkest day, they also have fun tips. Every week, Jason will post a tip, or the pod leader will post a tip. Like, we know this one. You and I love this one. We're a big believer in rose-colored glasses. Did you know that putting on rose-colored glasses makes you happier?
Just a little bit every day. Listen, if it makes me 1% happier today, then I'm better than I was yesterday. So I wear them.
Yeah. You have regular glasses on. When I had a bad day today, I had a bad day today.
Yeah, I do.
I had a really bad day today. I don't want to talk about it, but I had a really bad day today. And putting on the glasses
just a little bit
didn't solve
better.
the problem.
No.
But it made me just a little bit happier. I use the techniques that Jason and the group have come up with to just give me a little bit of mental calm and a little mental. Jason has not helped me with my staff, my floods, my anything, but the techniques that he and I and the group have come up with, I think they work. And they're not like self-help happy books. It's not just some retread of some happiness book that anybody could buy on Amazon. This is real stuff for dentists. So that is our podcast. That is our webinar tonight. I thank Michael Wallach, Thank you so much. This is the last webinar Wednesday of the year. We're so happy you could join. We will pick it up again with the State of the Union February 11th, where I'm blowing the door off.
Boom!
I'm telling it like it is in dentistry.
Amen, brother.
I am going to be sharing 4 things that will change dentistry. If you're a dentist, old, young, I don't care. I'm blowing the door off 4 things that are happening that you need to know about, or at least get your office prepared for. That's going to be February 11th. Until then, we are on vacation. I hope I see everybody in the chats. I'm on Instagram. You can know how to find me. We're on WhatsApp. I love all of you. Dentists, unite. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you very much to my wife. Always have to say that. Mediocre Dentist. Happy birthday to your wife.
Thank you.
Happy Hanukkah to all the Jews out there. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Merry Christmas. The world needs light.
Yeah.
Happy Festivus.
Yeah.
It's a happiness time. I don't want to hear dentists being like, oh, those holidays were so good, and now January 2nd comes and I'm depressed, because no, we have a new lease on life. New practice, new health, or new mental status. Join one. I can change your life.
Just one.
Or 3. Join all 3. Fuck it. Join all 3. Do something. Thanks very much, everyone. No time for questions. We blew over. Good night.
Good night.
Recording stopped.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.